We continue with our road video. This is video 7 of 8. As we go toward Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, we're on 441. In Knoxville, it's Chapman Highway, and now we're going to call it 441. And to Sevierville. When we get to Sevierville, we'll go across the Little Pigeon River, and then we'll turn right, head to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. When we get down here in Sevierville at the traffic light, when we go across the bridge, and we turn right, that's where you really get the traffic. Because all the people, or most of the people coming into Pigeon Forge, are coming in from the interstate, and that's the major route from Interstate 40 to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. This is video 7 of 8, recorded the 2nd of January, 2018. Our original plan was to go to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. The complete trip from LaFollette to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. But the weather didn't cooperate. This is video 7. On the next video, the final video, number 8, you'll see what happened. We ran into weather, and the weather was bad on the Smokies. We could have gone across the Smokies the way it was, but it would not have been safe to do, and the video would not have been interesting either. And the reason it would not have been safe to do it, I had my suction cups hooked to the front window, so I couldn't use my windshield wipers. When it was just a sprinkle or two, that was not a factor. But after it started raining real hard in Pigeon Forge, we had to shut down. But I'm going to pick this back up after the holidays, or who knows when. I'm going to try to do it before the winter is over, is to go to Pigeon Forge, to the spot where I discontinued this video, video 8, and pick it up there, go across the Smokies into Cherokee, North Carolina, get on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and go up to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. That's my plans. I get more feedback on these road videos than anything that I do. So I'm going to be doing quite a few of these because I want to do what people like to watch. And when you have a hobby and you're on YouTube, you want to put things out there that people like to look at. Of course, I have videos. I have one video that has over 100,000 unique views. I have some airplane videos that are up in like 47, 48,000. But as a general rule, overall, most of the people that I talk to like these types of videos. I have recorded videos where I was vlogging. Some people call it blogging, vlogging, where you get on there and talk about political stuff or, you know, just anything that you can really think of. Those videos are not that much fun to do anymore. I know I don't have any fun doing those anymore. And as I've said several times during the course of this series of videos, it's much easier to do these road videos because unless you come up on something that you shouldn't show, you don't have to edit them. The only thing you need to do is bring them back to your computer room like I do. I have two computers that I'm using to use or to do overdubs. I'm overdubbing my voice, the audio, on a program on a laptop while watching the playback of the video on my desktop. And then I bring them both together in an editor, and that's about it. It's the only thing you have is time invested. You have the time invested to record the video on the trip, and that's fun. And then to do the overdub, which in some ways that's fun. Then bring them up into an editor, and that's fun. So all in all, I enjoy doing these. I hope as much as you enjoy watching them. I had mentioned earlier that as you got closer to Pigeon Forge, the businesses were sparse. There's not that much during a stretch between Knoxville and Sevierville. This is one of them. There's not a lot out here. Used to be a lot of concessions through here selling trinkets. You don't see that much anymore. This was the major route when I was a kid. As we continue on 441, this is video 7 of 8. The final video, the clip, was shorter than the 7, so I may get that overdubbed and copied out today. And then I'll have the complete series copied to YouTube. In a little while, I don't know if it's on this video or 8 of 8, you will see the Smokies off in the distance, and you can tell how bad the weather is. Not violent weather, just fog and heavy moisture and rain. Just a day that's not conducive to doing a road video. We turn right. That's when we really get into the traffic. When we turn right off of 441, we merge into most of the traffic coming from Interstate 40 on the way to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. It's pretty land out here. I believe we're in Sevier County now. To tell you the truth, I really don't know where the county line is between Knox County and Sevier County. Not a lot of traffic on 441. As you can see, there's small businesses, quite a few homes that you can see from the highway going on 441 to Sevierville. That place on the right, I don't know what that was. I try to rather than to have a silent audio, and I'll reiterate again, I don't like putting music to these anymore, but I need an audio, and that's what I'm doing. I try to keep from saying, and it's easy to do when you're trying to think of something to say, because I'm not going by a script. It's just an ad lib, and I have to really watch to keep from what I call hum and haw while you're trying to say something. If you're reading from a script, that's not a problem. But I'm not. It's all ad lib. It's as if you were in the car with me, rather than my wife, Pat. She was with me this day. Of course, we were jabbering to each other as we went down 441. In fact, as we were on the complete trip. And now I'm jabbering with you, my visitors to YouTube, as if you were in the automobile with me. Of course, I'm not letting you talk any. I'm just making you sit over there and keep your mouth shut while I jabber. Now we're starting to get into the commercial part of Sevierville. I don't know if we turn on this video 7 of 8, or if we do it. I think we do. We're getting close. You can see the top. I think that's the courthouse. Of course, that may be the church in downtown Sevierville. There's a lot of this stuff that I don't know, and I'm just, jabbering. Here's where we cut right. Now you're going to see some traffic. It just let me try that again. It just so happened that we caught the light, but eventually they'll catch up with us. From here to where you start up the Smokies on 441 is just solid with businesses and people. I don't know how many visitors they have to this area each year, but it's a tremendous amount. Can you imagine owning a business, a successful business in an area like this? Look at that place over to the right over there. Amazing. And that's what you find on the strip of Pigeon Forge. Of course, when you get up into Gatlinburg, that's the city. You can take some side roads from Gatlinburg and find a lot of motels. We're starting to get into the traffic. We have about 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go on this video 7. I think when we top the hill up here, you can see the Smokies off in the distance. You can see that it's starting to rain. And as we progress toward Gatlinburg, it increases. And then on video 8, which is the shortest video of the 8, we have to stop. The rain was just too much. I'm in a smart car, if you're wondering what I'm driving. And this smart car is the most perfect car for doing things like this. My wife and I, when we get on a back road and we need to turn around, you can turn this thing on a dime. The stability of the car is perfect. I just love it. We love it. We have a family car, a big car, but when we go on road trips, we more or less take the smart car because it's a lot of fun. And it's perfect to do these videos. See, off in the distance, you can't even see the Smokies. They are covered in fog and rain. More than likely, most of the rain was falling near the mountains because, as you can see, there's only some slight smudge on the camera cover, and then all of a sudden on video 8 it completely covers and you can't see anything. And we pull off at a gas station and I turn the GoPro off and we go back to Kodak, to the Cracker Barrel in Kodak, and get something to eat. I told Pat that when we came out, if it had cleared up, we would continue on to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. But it didn't clear up. It's the 2nd of November, 2018. This is video 7 of 8, entitled Fall Colors from LaFollette, Tennessee to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This one is 7 of 8. We'll do 8 shortly.